So the Dental Office Administration Program S115, it's a one-year program. I am Marie Levine, professor, program coordinator, field placement advisor for the Dental Office Administration Program. Today's agenda we'll do an overview of the program, program basics, placement experience, admission requirements, success in the program, coursework, the industry, and also we'll discuss a little bit about certification. Program overview. So people sometimes ask, what kind of program is this? What kind is a job in the dental office as a dental office administrative assistant or dental office administrator? So we normally say that is a program that is designed for those people that actually like to enter a team-based healthcare profession as the first impressions professional. So a person that is at the front desk greeting all the patients coming into the dental office. It leads to work in a variety of dental practice. When we say this, meaning both public and private dental offices. It is a dental administration program. When we say this, we want to make clear this is not a clinical program. So you will not be working with patients in a clinical setting. And that will be for the clinical assistants. You will learn the business aspects of a dental practice. And upon graduation, you'll be prepared to work both in public and private dental offices. Program basics, so the George Brown College is a credential Ontario College certificate. Once you complete the program, this is a full-time program, 1 year. First semester will be from September to December. The second semester is from January to April. By April, you have graduated, including your field placement, and you're ready to work in the field. Your professors, highly knowledgeable, experienced, and competent in full-time and part-time faculty. And this program has been taught since 1988. Normally, we have in the classroom about 55 to 65 students, including international students as well. During the second semester, which is from January to April, there is 1 day per week that is selected for the field placement or field education. Normally, the students do 7.5 hours per day in a dental practice. Students attend and participate in job-related activities within the placement site, so according to what the placement can allow the student to do. While on placements, students will apply and expand the knowledge that they have learned in class. Placements provide a valuable opportunity to gain professional skills. Minimum will be 100 hours of field placement during the second semester. And to do the field placement, which is Dent 1125 course, students must, during the first semester, complete Dent 1109, which is Dental Office Theory 1, Dent 1111, which is Dental Software 1, and Dent 1120 transition to work course prior to starting the field placement. So any student that fails any of these courses will not be able to go to field placement because these courses are what we call prerequisites for field placement. Some of the experiences students have, so we have in this picture is one of our former student, Nadia. And she also did her field course program, dental office administrator with us. She also did her field placement and got a job. So field placement advisor, namely me, will be assisting the students to get a field placement. Field placement are mostly in the greater Toronto area. Sometimes it involves some traveling 1 to 2 hours for the field placement. And yes, students are responsible for transportation costs to the field placement. To enter the Dental Office Administration Program, admissions will be Ontario Secondary School Diploma, Grade 12 English, basic knowledge of keyboard skills is very important. Non-secondary applicants will be required to do English assessment test prior to acceptance to the program. Most students require to write an English placement test. and determines a placement as foundation skills or college English. So to graduate from the dental office administration program, students actually have to do the course college English, and additional fees may apply for that. Admissions requirements. So sometimes people ask for exemptions because they have had other been in other programs. So all exemptions have to be submitted through the college website. Program success in the program. So you have a picture in here, students in the classroom. So those are one of our two former students. So yes, this comfort, familiarity with technology is highly recommended. So being able to use computers, know how to use Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and we will learn dental software during the first and second semesters. Normally, we have about 18 hours of classes per week, and students will have assignments and studying after the classes, and then you should expect to have more or less the same amount of hours per week to study and complete the assignments. Good time management and study skills will be helpful for students to be successful. Faculty are here to help, so if a student is in the faculty, please always uh, um, ask help from your faculty about specific course content that you have difficulty with that. Courses are primarily face-to-face in class. For the September semester, we can say that due to COVID-19, it's going to be online, like we are doing this time for our online session. So it will be the same thing for in class. Um, Otherwise, we'll have been at the Waterfront campus in for the 2 semesters. Each semester is broken into blocks of classroom study. So we have, it includes individual assignments, group assignments, written work, presentations, both individual and in group. There's multiple choice tests, and there's also practical tests. When we get to the industry, any graduate of the dental office administration program is eligible to work as dental receptionists, what we call also administrative dental assistants, dental office administrators, or first impressions professionals. Graduates may work in dental practices. They also work in hospitals and educational institutions that have a dental program. Let's say like George Brown College, which we have the WAVE clinic, and there's some hospitals like the Mount Sinai Hospital, Sunnybrook Hospital, Six Kids Hospital also have dental clinics. George Brown students are generally perceived by placement partners and employers as being very well prepared for the field. Um, Certification. Some students decide to do their certification exam, CDR, Certified Dental Receptionist exam, with the Ontario Dental Assistants Associations. Of course, this is not a mandatory exam, as a certification is not mandatory, but it is highly recommended that the students actually do this exam at the end of the program, which is normally June, July that it happens. If anyone in this online information session will still have any questions after today, you always can contact me at my email address at mlevine@georgebrown.ca. With this, we conclude our presentation.